Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this dedication of this great space. I want to ask everybody, please, if they would welcome the Ranjo family who has made the trip up to join us. We wanted to make sure that we could find a way to make Steve's memory lasting, and so that his presence could always be felt in the camp that he spent so much time and dedicated so much of his energy and efforts to. And Steve, for those who know him, you know he was always trying to think of the next couple things that he wanted to do at camp, or the next couple projects that he wanted to do. And this was an idea that he had, to create a place for people to gather, to plan, or just really sit and relax. And of course, we couldn't make it just a simple place. It had to really be well done and something that Steve would be proud of. So the benches and the stonework is all done. The arrow and fletching and pole is up in the shop and still being worked on. But we wanted to really dedicate the space while everybody could be here to celebrate with us, because that's really what it is. To so many of us, Steve was a friend, a brother, a teacher, a mentor, and someone who we enjoyed, somebody who we learned so much from. And we wanted to make sure that everything that he did and everything that he taught all of us would never be forgotten. So I would like to ask, please, if you would carefully remove the sheet, and what you're going to see is the clock that will go at the top of the pole. For those, and of course you can come up and see it later, the plaque at the bottom says, "Dedicated in memory of Steve Ranjo, 1972 to 2012. Unami Lodge Chief and Lodge Advisor, lifelong camp staff member, mentor, and friend. Your legacy lives on through those whose lives you touch." I'd like to introduce Kevin Lynch, Steve's brother-in-law, who's going to share some remarks from the family.
Hi, good evening, everybody. On behalf of Harriet, Terry, and Christine Ranjo and the Ranjo family, I would like to thank you for attending this dedication, this beautiful memorial to Stephen. Stephen started with the Boy Scouts at the age of 8 at Holy Name Church in Philadelphia. This is where he really found himself. He was with a group that did things with a purpose, that taught him things about life, about service, community, and self-sufficiency. He discovered these things and felt the impact that it had on him, and he wanted to share what he learned with others, that he learned from others before him. Steve became a teacher, a leader, a selfless man who made everyone's life around him easier. Steve touched everyone here in a different way. He was everything we wanted in a son, in a brother, an uncle, a friend, co-worker, mentor, a boss, and yes, even a brother-in-law. He found his life's passion in scouting. Resica Falls was his second home. Steve knew what he was doing was important, and that it helped the world become a better place. And as you can see here, by all you folks here, and what has been created for him, I think he succeeded. To Mike, Chris, Mark, and the rest of you guys that knew Steve, worked with him, helped him, and those who he helped. You all knew Steve's vision of creating a special meeting place. He talked about it to us also. It was a place to sit, to talk, to produce a better future for everyone. This permanent memorial dedicated in Steve's memory is a spot of peace, comfort, and brotherhood. How perfect that it's right outside the dining hall, because we all know how much Steve loved to cook. Our family thanks you from the bottom of our hearts. We miss Steve daily, and we know that he would not be happy with all the attention that he's receiving, but we know he is looking down and telling all of you here, well done, well done. Thank you.